Hello everybody! Welcome back to Watercat Gaming. I hope you joined us last time. If you didn't, be sure to go check that out and subscribe to keep up with Captain Grandma and Parvati and Vicar Max. That's right guys, this time I decided we would bring Vicar Max with us. You finally get to be involved. He'll probably make this really awkward as we go talk to the black market though. You see, we must get a nav key.
If it's between the unreliable and the rest and go, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
Well, I mean, I wasn't planning on staying here. We have plenty of bedrooms. Oh my gosh! Look at him! He is fresh! Just come back, cute Sprat! Guys, we could get a pet Sprat. I think that we need some Sprats. You know, because I used to have cats before I was frozen, and Sprats rhymes with cats. Okay, I won't waste any more of you guys' time. Hello, Gladys. I've been looking for you.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Wow, that is amazing. I need to update my recipes. I've been frozen for a very long time. You could help me out with this. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so great to meet another old woman. I did meet one, but she was in charge of farming a place, and I had to make her angry at me. Sorry, I go on and on. But Phineas sent me, and he said that you would sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Well, I do not have that many bits now. I have to say, I respect running into another old woman who is rebellious towards what the board says. You are cool, Gladys. So tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Hey, I will not have qualms unless you tell me, and if so, then I will simply find another way. This is none of my business how you want to do this, ma'am.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Oh yes, Edna was talking about the radio transmission thing. Go ahead and say more about this abandoned Roseway, though. Roseway sounds beautiful.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Alright, abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Why, of course. Alright. Speaking of, you trade. What do you have for sale?
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Oh, what a steal! And a find! Well, it's a steal if you got it for a good price, but I'm guessing you did. Okay, merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. I gotcha. She has a bunch of nanners. Fruit is very good for you, and I love fruit. You guys know this. It looks like we have leveled up. So let's go ahead and see what we should work on. I am thinking defense, melee twice, get it up with ranged a little bit more because I am going to put range up. Dialogue, because that's now helping me buy things and sell things. Stealth gives us 4, so how about tech, leadership, and I think we're going to put a little more in dialogue and a little more in tech. Makes it a little closer to leadership. And we have a perk available. How about Slow the World? Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Surely this is normal. Hopefully that has no lasting health effects. View the distress signal recording on your ship. Okay guys, we're heading back to the Unreliable. Vicar Max, I'm sorry that your first trip with me has been so very short. Okay, Ada's gonna play the distress call for us.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Well, looks like we better get there quite quickly. Alright, I will talk to you later, Ada. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention in the last episode, but why does my navigation thing look like Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey? It's not comforting. Okay, so we're going to head on over to the Roseway. Alright, we are at the Roseway. It actually is very pretty as far as foliage goes. It has a lot. It looks like almost, yeah, all these buildings look closed. Alright, onward we go on in to the Roseway.
Can we talk?
Of course. Oh, there you are. What do you need to talk about?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Well, you said you wanted to talk. But okay. I'd like to know more about who I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic position.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Okay, well, why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Oh. Well, weren't they proud that you became a vicar at least? I mean, that has to take a lot of work.
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
You can't help but follow the plan. Then everything you do is part of it then, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
You seem quite trusting of me, without knowing me. You seem desperate to get away, is that all it is?
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope. And you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Alright. That makes sense.
What about you? What's your story?
Well, it's kind of a really strange one, so I'll go ahead and tell you. The first part of it, anyway. I was a colonist on the Hope. You've probably heard of it. It's been lost. I was really old when I was frozen, so I've been frozen this whole time. A scientist named Phineas Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony, and he thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
At least you have the gall to tell me to my face you don't believe me. Everyone else is just looking at me like I'm nuts. I'm helping him get more chemicals because he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
Well, everybody I knew from my time is still on the Hope.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Yeah, as far as I know, everybody that ever knew me, or would've, they're the last shot at it. But anyways, do you think anybody in the colony would be able to help you translate the French book?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Alright, well that sounds like a good lead. Alright, how would we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Alright, well if I can't do it, I'm sure you can because you also hack things. I don't want to piss anybody off in the Groundbreaker, but that doesn't sound like a bad idea, and we'll be heading back there when we're done. But how are you such a highly skilled hacker, may I ask?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
We'll talk about this later. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the Roseway stuff. It's been great talking to you. Hello? It's dead. I don't think poking it is gonna tell you how. Okay.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Well, I'm sorry. What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
I'm sorry to hear things are going bad for you guys down here, dearie. You said that they broke loose. Did you have them caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
Okay. Did you send the distress call, dearie?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
What? No, why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Alright. Can you tell me who's in charge then?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Okay, well, I'll go see about that. And once again, sweetie, I am so sorry they told you not to call for help because I don't even know how long they've had that distress signal. Well, I'm gonna take a look around.
Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Okay, I am so glad that you took that time to tell me about your brand. Now let me tell you about mine. Subscribe to Watercat Gaming for Captain Grandma every other week. And in between those weeks, we play Fallout New Vegas. Okay, onward. Okay, so Anton, who I do believe was on the manifest for the rescuing. Hello, sir.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Huh? You must be Anton Crane.
I must apologize if my call diverted you. may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
It does look like it's going better here, but, not entirely. I mean, they said you weren't even allowed to be here? I'm confused, sir. Under control... what caused the panic, then?
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
Okay. So... why would you cancel the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Okay, well... I think that they'd want to be notified. Wouldn't your company want to know that, like, a bunch of secrets are just, like...
We're expendable resources, to be neglected and left to our fates were anything untoward to happen.
Oh my dear. Do you need somebody to talk to? That is a very, very harsh outlook.
May strike you as such, but nothing less than what we signed on for. More than worth it, in my estimation.
Okay, well, you called for help. So do you want to tell me why, at least?
Perhaps, if you can prove yourself worthy of trust. The fact that you're here now has me thinking you'd be someone not averse to risking your life, if the pay were right.
Well, I would take payment for this if you don't need my help much more. I mean, you're live. Well, what do I need to do?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
If you tell me what we're researching, it would tell me, you know, what's at stake here.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right, we were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Wait. This is over toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Yes, sorry, please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Okay. Diet toothpaste. You can couch it however you like. It's still just toothpaste. Diet toothpaste. I love this dialogue.
Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste.
I don't think it's worth your life. I don't even know if I'd care if it was rocket fuel. I'm really only in the business of helping people, you know, keep lives.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point.
I guess so.
Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
Okay, I understand. Well, I can remove the cretins and retrieve your research. Do you want me to deal with the Raptidons too?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab.
Who's Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
Okay, well... It sounds like it was chaos. You should give yourself a break. Take some time for some self-care, okay? You look very concerned. I'm gonna go get him, okay?
You don't understand. He was my responsibility. All of the people stationed here are, regardless of their thinking on the matter. If he has died, too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name. And far too much paperwork.
Okay, I thought maybe you were gonna feel some things, but this is about paperwork. I'll find him. Don't you worry. Huh, what a terrible man. But that's okay. Captain Grandma is going to still be courteous. And I think we should probably go find this poor dude. Vicar Max has some perks he can have now too. Bonus support hack? I don't really know if I'll need that. For now, I think he's a pretty boisterous dude. I hope you enjoy that, Vicar Max. Okay, well, we're gonna go rescue Jameson first, because that poor scientist is sitting in there, trapped beyond Raptidons, it sounds like. And his boss is not a very nice man. But, you know, that's kind of a theme here, you know, where the corporations...
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
I know. That's what I was saying. Okay, do we just... Is there another exit? Okay, there is a better exit, apparently.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Well, looks like I found some more dismemberment. You know, he mentioned that in the distress signal. He was not lying. To be fair, I couldn't have gotten here in time, even though he did call all the things off. I'm making all the Raptidons angry, and I'm not intending to. Captain Grandma, did I mean to make you guys riled up? Go back to snoozes. Go back to snoozes. I'll fight the ones I have to. He did say I could take care of them, so I'm not interfering in their research.
Going up in smoke.
I should switch out guns. I should for a little bit. Let's test some other stuff out. I'm coming. Here I go. Vicar Max is not doing well over there. Thank you, Parvati.
Nice hit.
Whoa, he got it quick. Hey. Crippled on the leg. Yes, I see. Bigger Mac is... No! Breathe in apples! Breathe in apples! Oh, wow! We might be getting the other thing out because I'm used to it. For this kind of a thing, goodness. We were talking about needing a new gun. He gave me power armor, but not his gun? I wanted the gun. Oh well. We can work on some other ones. I have some things in the inventory. I do need to go to a workbench. I think everybody's all right now. Yep, he's getting back up. Sorry about that.
Impressive.
Thank you. Oh, we got a Mr. Ouch, a gyro site, and, you know, the bits and adrena as usual. See what else we can find through here, but definitely get to Jameson quickly. Experimental notes. Oh, wow, it's about the toothpaste. In a milliliter, you get minor stomach pain and nausea, but it's safe. 2 milliliters, minor stomach pain and extreme nausea. Safe. 3 milliliters, major stomach pain, debilitating nausea, some vomiting, potentially unsafe in the workplace. You don't want to be puking on your coworkers. 4 milliliters, temporary blindness, frequent vomiting, patient unable to describe pain. That's unsafe. 5 milliliters, unable to record symptoms. This patient died within an hour. Okay, do I really want to steal this and give this to anybody? I don't want anybody to try this. Well, okay. Raptidons. Maybe I can sneak past. Oh. Teamwork. Oh, I'm coming. We got it. Oh, no, there's definitely another. Okay. I think we're good for now. Some lotion. We should use some of this stuff before some battles when they come up. If we can, you know, take the hint that battles are coming up. We'll find out.
Help! Somebody get me the hell out of here!
Huh?
There we
I
go.
say we help him.
Are
It's
you
the
okay,
fastest
young
way to shut
man?
him up.
Captain Grandma is here to save the day, and this is Parvati, and this is Vicar Max, and we are going to get you back to Anton, even though he's not a very nice man. First, I shot the Raptidon, and then I walked up the stairs, and...
No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in?
Oh, Anton sent me to come get you.
Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you.
Okay, so you're upset that he sent me to come get you?
Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye.
Oh, well, that isn't quite true. He also said it would look really bad on him if the employees died.
Wonderful! That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
Go ahead and just stay safe, bye. I'm glad I could help you out. And be careful, there's lots of Raptidons. And make sure, I was telling them earlier, you have to eat lots of carbohydrates to keep your energy up. I think he knows that now. Oh. Oh, I'm having a good time. I like playing Outer Worlds. Okay. We got some light ammo. I love anti-Cleo signs. By the way, children, smoking is bad. Brought to you by Captain Grandma and Watercat Gaming. And most of America. And I don't know what other countries have anti-smoking campaigns. Most of them, I'd assume. I can only speak for where I'm from, okay? I have taken many things from these scientists' corpses that will be reused in the fight to help people not die. Guys, we're gonna have to sell some stuff or start drinking some fizzy tea. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. There is a lot to do in the Roseway. We're gonna go ahead and head back to the new lab. Then we're going to help Anton get that toothpaste recipe back, I suppose. Once we do that, there are more secrets hidden within Roseway, which we will unlock. Remember to like and subscribe, and I hope that you had a great time. Remember, you can always hit that dislike button because the world is your RPG. Alright guys, I hope you had a great day. I'm gonna go do my thing, and you can go do yours.
Thank you for
watching
Watercat
Gaming.